Marcus and Ted, man. How you doing? Zerken.
1 year subscriber. Glory to the Red Legion.
Hope you're doing all right. Alpha Xeon? Maybe. YouTube's usually a little quieter on the variety days. Yeah, I'm just getting started, so. Hudson Hawk, at the cat, how you two doing? All right, let's roll. Morning, folks. I actually just realized I did not have a goal selected for today. So what should be the goal? Hey, Yeah, today we are doing Project Zomboid. I am continuing my Louisville base. My survivor is a month and 23 days in. So, ooh, oh hey, is that a can with the 12-month Prime sub? That kicks off a hype train. So the challenge is, let's go back here, and you know what? I think I want to have 70 zombies in a day. One day. That'll be good. That's kind of on the upper end of my zombie killing sprees. So killing 70 zombies in a day should be doable. And I'll go make sure all my stuff is set up for that. 70 zombies in one day. And I'll come up with a interesting challenge code there. Yeah. So, we've got that going on. Thursday, coming up this week. Thursday's going to be the start of IAE for you Star Citizen nerds. So that'll be good. I've got my my drops enabled, and yeah, so I'm ready for that. You don't have to be in like any exclusive club or anything like that. Drops are available for anybody who streams on Twitch. So I'll be turning mine on. I'm depending on how things go. I've got some stuff on Wednesday. We'll see how things carry into Thursday and Friday. But yeah, certainly planning on some time for Thursday to get maybe a daytime stream. Get in there early and do some content with Nyx coming out. So all that fun time. Just to say, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We played some Arc Raiders last night. Went out and killed some Leapers. We did some PvP, and we're playing around with that. We just ran like free loadouts in the Stella Montis new map. Been enjoying a lot of variety games recently, and I think that's going to continue. So Star Citizen's got some content coming out with Nyx, but there are some logistical concerns there. Nyx is going to be like a piracy hub. There's only the one refinery there, and there's only 3 points within the system, so it's pretty easy to set up interdiction routes, and we'll have to keep an eye on that. What else is going on? No stream tomorrow. Like I said, I've got other IRL stuff happening, and hopefully we'll have updates for everybody here in a bit. With that, let's go ahead and let's run into the Project Zomboid. So this is the base. I'm in the ground floor right now. Just at it's 9:30 in the morning, so I've already done my workout for the day. We'll talk through skills. My maintenance is I've read the books. We're at level 9, working through. Haven't really done any aiming or reloading. Primarily been focusing on short blunt, but I am gonna start working on short blade. So using my knives and stuff. That's gonna be the plan for today. If I'm not mistaken, I've got a switchblade and a kitchen knife ready to go, and then I've got a couple of hammers on my belt. So yeah, we'll work through that. My plastic bottle's all right. Carpentry, I'm level 10, as expected. Carving, level 2. I could probably start working on carving. No experience in blacksmithing yet. Electrical, I'm level 4, working through level 5. I'd like to get that wrapped up. I did read the book, so an 8x multiplier will be helpful. Just a little bit of cooking left. Glassmaking and napping, not really. Masonry, I've only got the 1 level. Mechanics at level 2. Pottery, tailoring, welding, nothing. Agriculture, I read the book. I do have some crops, and I'll be honest, I think a few of these are going into, instead of being seedling, they're now young object, or young crops that we'll be watching out for. Animal care, I've got a 4.8 multiplier. I think I'm still reading through the animal care book. And butchering. Fitness, we're at 20, almost 20,000 out of 30,000 for fitness level 6. And strength, I'm at 4,000 out of 60. So I've been doing a lot more on my exercises. I've started doing more sit-ups to get that fitness. And then burpees, so I'll do 2 sets of sit-ups and then 1 set of burpees. So Yeah, this is a pretty big farm plot. I went and dug furrows initially to get some worms for fishing, because I was having some weight issues. So I just dug a bunch of furrows. And I'm at 82 weight on the increase, so I'm actually doing okay there. I'll probably slow that back a little bit over the next little bit. Other stuff we've got nimble. We'll be working on that, trying to get level 4. Some first aid, I read the book for it. Fishing, I can get level 3 and 4 if I go out and choose to do some dedicated foraging, which will be an interesting one. I actually don't have any bonuses to that right now. And tracking and trapping. So the overall, yeah, we got the farm plot over here. Not all of this is planted. It's kind of off season. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do a quick check on the hutch. And yeah, they're only 12% dirtiness. So I think we had that cleaned in the last day. So I can go 3 or 4 days before it gets any ill effects. Which turns out nice. Got some really nice backpack space. 2 regular backpacks that are 2075. Well, that's what is in there. Okay, some wild ginseng. Alright, and a whole bunch of stuff in here. That backpack's got some gear. I'm gonna do primary and secondary. And there we go. We'll take these up and we'll end up sorting them later. Show you guys the rest of the complex here. So I have not done any of the interior clearing out. Got 2 full levels I could just go clean house on. Okay, those are there. I'm gonna just drop each. And then in the future, we're gonna come up and we'll sort through those bags. Last check before we get out. Okay, 59% fuel in the generator. It's 82%, so we might do some maintenance on the generator in the next day or so. And then, of course, we've got some rooftop crops. Just some of the quicker stuff we want to have long-term access to. I only planted like 3 or 4 of each. We get 5 seeds. And, yeah. Sounds like there's a period of weather we're going to expect. We'll turn on our radio in the car. And we get a kitchen knife out and ready. We'll start with that, and then we'll just kind of work our way through the knives. Our best bet for combat, we'll get into the car and start talking through that. But I think our best bet for combat is going to be we either go to the gate into Louisville. Alright, so we're here right next to St. Peregrine's Hospital. I've got my base here. I've kind of gone into this neighborhood and started clearing it out. I might continue that and move along. We got some nice houses along that way. The Chapel Mount Downs. A lot of neighborhoods. I kind of went through this industrial area and got some electrical stuff taken care of. But yeah, this Knox Boundary Camp. We've been doing some melee stuff there. There's a lot of opportunity to take out Zeds, but alas, it is a large group, and every time we go through the middle of that, we end up just really overwhelmed and stressed. There is one alternative. Way down here, there's an army surplus and a knife store. And I'm very tempted, if I could get in there basically take the boundary road as far along as I can. It'll hook around to Bourbon Way and then yeah onto 5th Street. So I might follow those roads down, get to the knife store and the army surplus, and start trying to clear out zombies there. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll head in that direction. Just really cleared house around here. Oh, yeah. Advertise here. Yeah, I enabled farming on upper levels. So you can farm on stuff that's outside of ground level. He's got a knife stabbed in her. Okay. And yeah, I'm just clearing out Zeds as we go. They're far enough away, they're not going to cause me problems. At my base, and driving this way will probably be alright. We're going to just focus on the knife store. And that army surplus, I'm hoping I can get a couple of nice backpacks. These 28, like military backpack, 28 and 80% reduction. Yeah, you could do a rope. It would require, you know, basically 2 sheets for 1 level, 3 sheets for 2 levels. It would require, I think, 4 or 5 sheets to get from the top level. The problem is, so here's the problem. When you're doing the sheet rope, you can climb up and down it, but if your character's exhausted, yeah, there's a chance that you could slip and fall off of the sheet rope. And from first level, like, you have a pretty high risk of like breaking your leg, injuring yourself. Second level, you'll certainly break your leg, if not anything more serious. And third level is usually fatal. So climbing up 4 levels, you know, if you're in that mode, it's a risk. My preference is just to go with the stairs. Yeah, I don't mind those. You can trip on a stair once or twice. Folks with knives in them. Yeah, it could be a very quick way to get down. To be entirely honest. Maybe not the way you want to. You probably want a controlled descent rather than whatever that would do for you. Manufacturing plants. A lot of fencing around here. Okay. We're gonna try and be a little quiet about it. Ooh, that. Freight warehouse. Yeah, so if you hit zombies with your car, yeah, it will kill them, but it will also damage your vehicle. Something you really want to be careful about. Okay. Knife store. Okay. That's just a little. Okay. Okay, broken a knife. Okay. So, small handle's broken. I'm gonna go ahead and we had one extra knife. Okay, he had on a decent backpack. Ooh. So let's see what he's got in that bag. I'm just gonna quickly pause. Okay. Interesting. So there's a long blade book. I'll cue that to move over. Comfrey seeds, wild garlic, Casa Nostra. Shilling, how to dress tastefully. Okay. The long blade book certainly needs to move over. We'll get the canned food. Armor schematic, which we have not read, and then a bandage. Everything else we're gonna dump. An unlabeled can of food. Hey, Mosley. We got the hydrate here. Sorry. Hey-oh. Okay. There's another broken knife. Move some of these books and stuff into here. very careful about that. So I remember what direction I'm sending everything. We have, what, another kitchen knife? Okay, health-wise, doing okay. A wire factory. Okay, broken blades. Decent setup for the military boots. Watches. Okay, what else we got around here? Okay. Okay. Gonna just... Okay. Look at all these knives. We got a sushi knife, a paring knife. I'm gonna keep a handful of these. Yeah. That's great. Good usable knives to level up my knife skills with. The meat cleavers, those are more axe style. I'll take them. Yep, this is kitten knives. Okay, how are we doing here? I'm gonna do... I was just hoping to have a... whole stack of hunting knives, but we'll have to manage. Speaking of knife skills, how are we doing? Short blade, only 217. We'll want to watch progress on that. Dude, as a home chef, I'm an amateur chef, right? But stores like this make me happy. I'd love to get me some nice, good, apocalypse-worthy knife sets. We got 13 kitchen knives here. That's awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll get our pen light. It's still pretty decent. Put in there. Cleared out all the knives. Notebooks, paperwork. Disassemble the computer. Office spaces. Elevator. Restrooms. We're not even going to worry about most of that. Let's go up. There we go. Yeah, power's off. Water's off. We are on like day 50. Okay, we're just... Here's somebody downstairs. Break room here. Oh, that's not a break. Just a... Bleach, combo lock, saw blades, brooms, nothing we need there. Yeah, the light is off. So we'll go up one more level. Hey, check it out. Wood glue. Got a hatchet. Claw hammer. I'm gonna bring a spade along. Actually, I'm gonna attach the spade to the back. Just so I have a nice gardening spade. Twine. A carton of nails. Carton of nails is good. It's just really heavy, so I don't wanna risk it just yet. Bring the wrench. All the medium priority stuff. Yeah, more or less. Ooh, no. I need a long handle. Yeah, I'm gonna get some vehicle stuff going. But first, I like to go through and just clear. Smithing hammer. Steel rod and steel piece. The box of nails. That carton of nails I'm going to grab. Because we're a little closer to... Oh, that's the production area.
New follower. Welcome to the Red Legion.
Sandbroski, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, Seven's friend. Ooh, water dispenser. I'm gonna drink first. Fill that plastic bottle. Okay, so we got all the knives. That's the main thing. Come on over here. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We have a rooftop area. And let's just climb a little bit. So we're a little agitated, a little sad. It's not the worst. Come on. There we go. This would be an interesting base, the knife store, if you wanted to live, you know, central Louisville. My character, we're currently a month and 23 days, so like 54 days. Yeah, day 54. About day 7 is when I first got into Louisville, and then I've worked on securing my base and such. Alright, this is the exec's room. Okay, I'm gonna then put that in my secondary. Yeah, well, I like to do larger bases. You'll have to see what my my home base looks like. It's pretty crazy. Okay, transferring that all into secondary bag. Yeah, I'm on build 42, so there's going to be some advanced stuff happening. Okay, there was that. Let's see, 15. We're a little over encumbered right now. I'm gonna bring in respirator filters. Already got the welding there. Anything that I need. Small hacksaw. Is that better than my regular hacksaw? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna unfavorite that. Favorite that instead. So the small hacksaw saved me a little bit of weight. Any other tools we wanted to grab right now? So whetstones, I like collecting all those. Hand scythes. I don't know if that counts as a knife. It's probably counting as an axe. But yeah. Okay, plastic welding kit. Bring that. Bolt cutters are going to be really heavy. Hey, Chris Abbott. How you doing? Okay, 2 garbage bags. Hey. Box of screws goes in there. The half mask respirator. Let's see what else we want. Want rope. Okay. Okay. Bring a hand drill. Oh, a crowbar. Totally didn't see that the first time around. I haven't focused on long blunt in a bit, but crowbars would be a nice addition. We've got a hacksaw we'll bring along just for... And then we'll grab the carton of nails. That's 20 encumbrance, so that's going to be pretty heavy. I don't have another setup for that. Let's go down the stairs. Not checked this side of the building yet, but put that primary instead. Knee pads and stuff. Oh, a lot of grinding stones. Can I pick these up? Yes. Alright, a lot of knife blades and small handles. Alright, more knives here. Excellent. A lot of paring knives, a lot of meat cleavers. Oh, come on. Put that in the container. No, put it there. It just says movable object. That's great. That carton of nails is in. Perfect. So we're not doing bread or butter knife. We do kitchen and paring knives. Yeah, the knife mother load. I mean, bread knives damage is really, really low. Butter knives is actually higher damage, but kitchen knife. Meat cleavers. And just grabbing as many of those as we can. It's about 4:30. Good with that. Paring knives, kitchen knives. Yeah, we're gonna have knives galore. I think our roof rack is just about full. Interior. We're getting there. That's a ton of kitchen knives. Let's go get the meat cleavers first. And paring knives. Okay. Back. I should be holding the main knife. Let's go. We're actually weepy, tense, and hungry. Oof. Did I? Okay. We're good. Good. We've raided the knife store. The wire company there. Would be next up. I like that guy's backpack, but sometimes the driving perspective here, you lose track, you know? Hitting zombies with your car will kill the zombies, but it also damages your vehicle. And sometimes you get a nice vehicle and you don't want to mess it up. Go. Don't hit the bushes, that'll slow things down. I might come in and using all of my recently found knives, start busting through them. And yeah, ordering a whole bunch. Checkpoint, folks. I'd like to be able to get in and out of Louisville unimpeded, but yeah, right now my character's a little upset about things. We'll see how much knife skill we actually gain today. Short blade, we're at 222. Alright. Dodging zombies. Now, as we get closer to base, anything we see, I'll probably try and eliminate, but we didn't see anything that close. Okay, back to base. It's 5:30. We'll probably go up and check out what books to read. Nothing in here that needs. These need cleaned up. Yeah. Long. Secondary. Well, that was primary. We got a ton of those knives and stuff, so. Fine. Crowbar, hacksaw. Attaching the spade to the back. And jack, gasoline can, the rest. Everything but the cardinal nails. Cool. Bring those up, and then we'll work on sorting things out after. Huh. Week-old account, asking stuff like that. Quick way to ban. Some people just have too much time on their hands. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Drop here. Drop here. Showers and heavy rain expected. Okay, cool. So we have movable object. Yeah. Asking if you'd perform sexual acts on a zombie if it looked like your sister. Maybe your sister. I don't know. I'm gonna place. We got a little object there. Okay. That's the grindstone. Excellent. Okay. A notebook. We have a bottle opener we can get rid of. We'll delete all that. And now we'll get into just sorting around base. Was that next to the stairs? This? Or that pile at the top of the roof? Oh, yeah, this is all like twigs and branches. So saplings, large branches, tree branches. When I've done logging, I've kind of just got those set up. I was more or less stockpiling them in case they become useful for firewood. So, yeah, there's that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna equip secondary. Okay, cool. Do we have? We've got some stuff over here. Let's get the little lights turned first. We're back home. Okay. Anything related to crafting? My tarps. It's probably actually gonna be it here. Military boots. Those actually need cleaning, so we'll set those in there. Sushi knives. Good, good. Nothing there. So we'll get the boots from here. Those in the washing machine. Big haul for us is going to be those knives and seeds. So we've got our gardening stuff here in this backpack, all of our seed packs. Okay. I think that was it for any gardening related. Okay. Good. I'm gonna take knife blades and handles. I'm gonna put them in here, and I'm actually gonna rename this knife parts. Okay. So now when I'm hovering over, it'll show that. And this is my pans, and I'll have all of my knives set here. Fillet knife, meat cleaver, paring sushi.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Gig it. How you doing, Jenks? The base is coming along well. I actually did some organization here. And I'm actually gonna just rename this. This is gonna be knives. Anything knife related. We just raided the kitten knives store. And yeah, a lot of stuff there. Okay, we got some cereal, some dried stuff. I'm gonna update the kitchen here later on, right? But for now, anything that is shelf-stable food that's not seasoning, drop in there. Okay, we're good. Anything that needs to go there. Oh, we forgot to check here. Dried apricots. I want to take the baking soda and use that out in the main room there. Baking soda and yeast probably count as. Anything knife related, we're actually going to move over into the knives. That word. Free up our hands. So doing some organization. It's 7:30. The challenge, I'm going to try and get 70 zombies killed in a day. Put the jar lid in there. The canteen of water. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, I actually have... Okay, so this is... Hands, cleaners, spices. Okay. So that's going to be salt, yeast, baking soda. Kind of those dry goods that we might use for cooking. This is drinks, so that's going to be my my canteen. Okay. Anything here? Here. We're good. Okay. I've got some books. Go put in our cupboard over here. How you doing, Jenks? Paperback there. Paperback. We got the long blade. That's dope. and then VHS tapes. $8 p.m. Okay, today average temperatures. We'll see what tomorrow's forecast is. Tomorrow, humidity 29%. Cloudy spells. Afternoon, weather ends. Showers and heavy rain. Okay. Muscle strain happens. I re-outfitted or reset up the workshop here. So anything construction related. So our hooks, screwdriver, welding torch, wire, those will all go here. It's crowbar, hacksaw. Okay, that should be good. Last check. Electronics are to go in the electronics room. Bandages in the medical, so we'll do the quick medical drop off. So all of our medical supplies here in the bathroom of our little infirmary. Digital watches, hair dryer, headphones, scrap electronics. We got TV remotes and stuff. And hey, keys. A lot of keys. The wild ginseng goes there. This is gonna go here. We're gonna unequip. These two are gonna go in the backpack. Okay. We'll equip primary for both. And secondary there. Okay, cool. We got comic books, we got other stuff. Let's start with the... Oh, and here's our Hotties magazine. Yeah. I forgot I found two of those, actually. Okay, large hooks. Iron bars. Nuts and bolts, screwdriver, tire repair. Hacksaw, large hook. Okay. All of that. Doing okay. We put anything non-essential in here. I'm gonna move the matchbook out to one of these. Since we will be using that. Okay. Do we have anything that's seasoning? We got maple syrup. Count as a seasoning. Garlic is rotten. That's fine. A high-end camera. I'm gonna put in the electronics area. We got an empty saucepan. Those are my pans. I'm gonna include a whetstone here in the knives, just so we have it. Jug of vinegar. Mac and cheese. And mushroom soup. Some of this stuff that's instant popcorn. All the rotten stuff we're gonna put upstairs in the composter. But first, we have a matchbook. So garbage bags I could probably keep in here. Already doing that. More garbage bags. A key ring. Might as well toss that in there with the junk. I'm gonna get this junk drawer, right? Okay, we've got magazines, comic books. Trying to get the area here set up. Okay. So comic books. Bodies. Got that lighter. Okay. Aiming one. Got the lighter. Okay, cool. Couple of VHS. Put it in our case here. We go do electronics, and then upstairs with the fertilizer and the melted stuff. I am actually going to place the high-end camera right there. A little decoration in our electronics workshop. Nice. Okay, TV remote. And a mailbag goes in the back. It's 8:30, sorry, 9:30. One tarp, and then the rest will. Sort. Okay. Two bags left. Holy crap. That was like 3-4 days of looting. Got some weather coming in, so that's good. We got our rain collectors all good to go. Hey, packaged corn, ice cream, and garlic. I want to just drop the fertilizer here. Okay. So we unequip that. I'm going to do a quick bio. Hang tight. Be right back. All right. Back getting things sorted. So we have 2 more. Oh, yeah. No knives there. Most of this is tool related. Okay, iron piece, large hook. Snips. Character, yeah, he's breathing pretty heavy right now. This is entirely good, good. So jar lid and an empty jar go in there. We've got maple syrup, peanut butter. We'll do the cereal in the back and the cow's milk. Painkillers, coveralls, those are going to go back here. So just finishing up the sorting. And a nice set of coveralls is good to level up tailoring, right? You can patch all, remove all patches. That just helps you grind it a little bit quicker. And yeah. Unequip this. It's 10:30. Character's exhausted and probably, oh, yeah, definitely hungry. We'll go drop the other produce that's rotten. And last order of business before we get done for the day. Character looks a little worse for wear. Part of that is I've got camo pants that have, you know, got a bunch of blood on them. You know, as you fight zombies and stuff, that kind of happens. I'm gonna drop my clothing in here. Okay, so gloves, hat. We'll just look at the condition here as well. Gloves, hat, long sleeve shirt, pants, right? Totally bloody. Putting those in the washing machine, I could wash them manually, but alas, we just push the button. So for the sink, we're gonna drink, we're gonna wash myself, all containers, and all weapons. And we're gonna end by filling the plastic water bottle. Okay. Looking better, and yeah, I've got on the 3D glasses. That's right. Right, it's 10:50. We have a couple of magazines to read. We get our late night snack. Ridiculously tired, very hungry, sad, excessive exertion. Just sorting everything like that. Chicken fillet, fresh cooked. Bring those out. I'm gonna keep the chicken legs. Yeah, we'll just warm those up a little bit. So the background goes from a light blue to, you know, it kind of softens, then turns red. Once it's red, that means it's getting warm. Right. Okay, so chicken fillet. few of those, and then we will grab quarter of this poultry and pasta roast. Looking at that, I'm still at 82 weight. Okay. You know, full to bursting. It hasn't shifted the weight at all. But this is chicken thighs, chicken breasts, a lot of couple of ramen and stuff. Doing really well. Full to bursting, and we've got a couple of magazines to read in the morning. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to unequip the suspenders pack. I'm going to put that in the backpack. I'm going to place this backpack right here. We'll keep the hammers on the sides. That'll be fine. But oh, and let's also turn off the top light. My character is tired. And the night feeling, right? Just getting in here, one lamp, the fridge light. We'll close that up. Let's go ahead and sleep. See how we did for the day. Okay, 11:30, not bad timing. Only 28 zombies killed. Short blade, we got 90 XP. So 20 zombies, 90 XP, about 3 XP per zombie. We're gonna need to do a lot more of that. Skill wise, we're at 222, so we've got 500 and change. Stop that alarm. Okay, some nimble, a lot of maintenance, XP, 568 fitness, 630 strength. Okay, cool. So our morning routine involves, yeah, we're gonna be reading animal care over here. Wake up and go. We're gonna hit the exercise. We're gonna do 2 sets of sit-ups for as long as we can. Now, I'm only 20 minutes away from seeing the forecast. This is gonna tell us the rest of today and into tomorrow. Okay. We'll do 2 full sets of sit-ups until we're exhausted. Okay. Weather predicted at the end of the afternoon. Heavy showers and rain. Tomorrow, average temperature, it's a max of 79. Mild wind, clear skies. Light fog. Okay. So today it's going to be rainy for the morning. We're going to get into the rest there. Get into some combat. And let's go ahead and read animal care. Get that taken out. Sorry, folks are visiting the wife. We're going to read until this Moodle. Right now it says we're out of breath. Sorry, it's kind of hidden behind my camera. Right now it says out of breath. We'll keep an eye on that. I'll go camera off for a bit. Okay. Next set of burpees. And I'll just power through that. Feed style. Okay, setups. Alright, 197 to 300. here. Sorry. Just get my snacky almonds. And the burpees. So, 2 hours of working out in the morning. And that's going to pay big dividends for us. Fitness XP, we saw like 500 to 600 XP for these. I still have 20 days left before I get that fitness upgraded. At that rate. 15 or so. It's quite a slog. The fitness and strength. Yeah. You have to like really dedicate some serious time to those. Hang tight. All right. Sorry. Getting through the out of breath Moodle. We're gonna put this here. Actually, we're gonna place these.
New subscriber. Welcome to the Red Legion.
Orion, thank you for the YouTube sub. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna wear the suspenders. Equip that on back. Attach. Primary. Okay, so 3 sets of workouts going. My clothing, so we're gonna put on the socks, camo pants, boots, long sleeve t-shirt, lumberjack shirt. Oh, we're gonna go with sneakers instead of the boots. Put the gloves on, put the cowboy hat on. And try boots just like that. Perfect. Okay. Ready to go pop some zombies. So this wild ginseng we're going to put here. I'm going to have some caffeine pills just in case I get a little tired. And we're also going to come prepped with beta blockers. Alright, so grab beta blockers, caffeine pills. Hey. And one final check. Before we leave, I always like to see just where the generator's at for the day. 52% fuel, 82% health, so it'll be good for a bit. They're like, what, 68 yesterday, so 16% fuel per day. Probably about 7 days of fuel between refills, as long as we're not using too much. Yeah, sorry, we got... yeah. Unimportant spam messages. Hey, cool. So, with the knives, we could try and hit the military surplus store. Do some looting. Oh, did we have... We had one more backpack here. Put that secondary. And yeah. Put one of those primary. Collect all the knives I can. That's 32. Oof. readjust some of this. Drop the bags off. I don't have to go sort right now. Having a bunch of bags like this, so hiking backpacks, mail bags, laundry bags, each of them with 20 encumbrance, you can just equip primary, equip secondary. You'll have 2 bags to carry around, and then you can drop them off. Kind of like loading all your groceries in and out of the house. That's how I like to move stuff up and down. Yeah, with the sneakers, I'm a little bit faster rather than boots. Just avoiding getting hit, you know, that's... So here, I'm gonna drop that, and then, yeah. Meat cleavers, kitchen knives, I'll take 3 with me. And the carton of nails. There. Cool. So, snag that. We'll be good. Let's hit the surplus store. See what we can find at the military surplus. Close that door behind. That just makes sure when we get home, if that door is broken down, we'll have to clear the upstairs areas and purge those ads. Military surplus we're going to first because I'd like to get better bags. I'd like to get, you know, clothing and stuff, and then we can start working on the other stuff going on. We had to kill 30 zombies to get in there. Bad. I am going to take some of the beta blockers right now. Have a satchel. I was like, that looked like a really weird bag or something I got off of them. Okay. So next door to the knife store is the military surplus, and that is our target for today. Place unlocked. Grocery store. I may come back and try and clear that out later. There's way too many Zeds here. That guy's got a guitar on his back. Sometimes you see some stuff that's just like... I found a trumpet case a couple weeks ago in this save with a trumpet inside, so I like totally grabbed that. I played trumpet in like high school. So that was a big one. Alright. this is the knives. Games auto shop. Secure storage. Believe it or not. Oh, beer and liquor. That's the Ready Prep Army surplus. So I'm going to... That's a huge group right now. I'd love to be able to distract these guys all somewhere else. What are our options? Right. What are the options? It's just busy down here, man. Zombies coming there. Okay. Ooh, I bet you there's guns back there, but I don't have... Okay. Here we go. Skill point or two. Yeah. There's way too many Zeds right now. Yeah. Let's just see here. we'll try this. I'm gonna pull some attention this way. And we're gonna back out, head over towards the main gate. So that should, any zombies in the area, gonna head towards that that horn went off. And yeah, it's gonna be a huge crew, hopefully far enough away that it's not interfering. We'll go just pull from the gate now. So that's tough. All right. There's way too much going on there to feel real good about much. But we've got plenty of knives to go through. We break 7 or 8 a day. We're still in good shape. He's got a fireman's axe or something in his back. That's... hate to see good gear just stuck in a zombie, you know? Gotta liberate that. There's the guitar, man. So we're gonna hit beta blockers once more. Yeah, we got 7 knives with us. I'm gonna take some caffeine pills just to make sure. Popped up on some energy. But we are going to head up to the checkpoint into Louisville. We'll just start clearing through there. That's probably our nearest concentration of zombies to the base. Try and get some murdering going. Going too fast, a zombie like that will really wreck up your front end. Some vehicles with like cattle guards and stuff that protect you. Okay. Rabbits and stuff there. My wife and her mother are in the other room right now. They are chatters. They are chatty. Just going crazy with that. I have a good relationship with my mother-in-law, but when her and my wife get in the same room together, they are just non-stop. Alright, so passing along here. Saw the one zombie there. I should have taken him out. Yeah. A lot of kitchen knives. Okay. Yeah, so 274. We got 50 points. We'll keep that going. Digital watch. Okay, let's get a backpack or bag.
Hey!
Call some attention to the local Zeds. You don't want to do that in too large of a crowd, because they will all come after you. Yeah, like 4 or 5. Good. 50, 60. Better have a backup plan. And yeah, I have not used firearms at all. Maybe I should. Just haven't stockpiled that up very much. Sheesh. Eagles having a rough start sometimes. We kind of got reset after a vehicle alarm. So, yeah, I mean... Giving a look around, making sure I don't get snuck up on. Ooh, level 9 maintenance. Ooh, that was close. Missed a hit. Okay. Broken small handle. Let's go here. Hi. Hi. All right. Give me a second. We'll deal with some family business. Be right back. sorry about that, guys. Mischief managed for now. Okay. Got a broken kitchen knife blade. Holy crap. Okay. So we were out here fighting zombies. We have caffeine pills. Did that take all the caffeine pills? That looks like it. Hey, we're gonna go clear up more zombies. And yeah, we got a bunch of knives. That's the big one. I'm deciding what crafting skill building project to put through at base from now on. That's a hand fork. Each one of those takes about 5 hits. Yeah, correct skill. Level 9 maintenance will definitely have a lot better resilience on the weapons. They won't break as quickly. That's why maintenance is one to like really focus on leveling up. Got scissors in your back. Hey, here we go.
Hydrate, you
Infested
bastard,
7, thank you for the hydrate. Gloves, dirty leather gloves were all right there. Okay. Beanie. Okay. Yeah, starting to get saplings coming in. That's cool. Okay. Sorry, just sorting out which knives I'm using. Some are attached to the webbings, some are not. What I got here? Kitchen knives. What's that? He's just got a blade in him, right? That's... Digital watches, we'll take that down. Yeah, I'm gonna just switch in some knives here. Okay, cool. Oh, 2:30. Hungry, out of breath. So if I sit on the ground and just do a little bit of rest here, and actually, I think I'll leave the ginseng at home. I probably did. There it is. So ginseng restores some endurance. So we'll let this kind of settle out. The weather stopped. That's good. And all right. Sorry guys. I'm getting distracted by some family stuff going on right now. So I will yeah, I will catch you guys. I'm probably gonna have to end right now to go deal with some stuff. I got a message that I'll need to get sorted. So y'all have a great one. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back on Thursday, hopefully, for IAE, and Friday for more Star Citizen stuff. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. And thank you, Zedecan with a 12-month resub, and Sandbroski with a new follow. Who are we gonna read out to? Tyrannosaur Rex. He's doing zombies. Let's go raid him.